Somebody pregnant around here. Who's finna have oh, okay, you're expecting a baby, right? And the joy that you get when you have that first oh man, it's amazing. I remember bringing my son home. He's back there. What's up, Tice? What's up, love, baby? And he was so little. He was so little. And I thought to myself, when I got home, I couldn't believe that they let me take him home. It's like I didn't do anything to get him. He's a precious soul and he's mine. So I did the Lion King thing. Y'all, I had my wife beater on and I did the Lion King thing and I held him up. I said, God, he's yours. I'm just going to be a good steward over him. It was so exciting, right? But then I had a memory of burying my brother. So isn't it contradictory how life works? We celebrate the birth of a child and maybe tomorrow we have to bury someone that we love. It's just so up and down and so volatile. So how do we get to a place in life that is stable, that is consistent, that we see our value, we recognize other people's value, and we can live this life that is fun, exciting, even in the midst of the volatility? Who's had someone pass in their life? Horrible experience. And no matter what ethnicity we are, no matter what culture we grew up in, it has the same effect. It feels like somebody stole something from us. Is that how you felt? That's how I felt. When my brother passed, he was 22 years old. He contracted meningitis. We took him to the hospital on a Sunday. He died on a Tuesday. It was so tragic. It's like somebody took something from me, and I wanted it back, but I couldn't change it. The only thing that I could manage, the only thing that I could change, the only thing that I could control was me. That was it. So I began to go through this process of grieving and trying to recover, but life kept going on. I had bills to pay. We had to pay for his funeral. My younger brother moved in with me. He was having a tough time. So life continued. It didn't give me a break. So life is not fair. It's not fair. But I'm going to share something with you that'll help you. I want to talk about you. Why you matter. Who got a dum-dum? Stand up. If you got a dum-dum, stand up. Dum-dum people, stand up. All right, there's two dum-dums, there's one dum-dum. Okay, we need another dum-dum. Who wants to participate?
I will.
Oh, I saw two hands, so hope. Come on. All right, come on down. You're the next contestant on the dum-dum. Come on. All right, come on. All y'all come up. Yeah, you need your dum-dum. Yep, on stage. Front and center. All these dum-dums. Come on, dum-dums. Y'all give them a hand. Give them a hand. All right. So I want you to open your dum-dum. If you already ate it, do you need another one? Okay, what flavor do you have?
Blueberry.
You have blueberry.
Cotton candy.
Cotton candy? Cherry.
Bubblegum.
Sour
apple.
Sour apple. Okay, what do you like about yours? What do you like about the taste?
It tastes really just exactly how it says it would be.
Like what?
Bubblegum.
It's sweet.
It's sweet?
Tastes like sugar.
Tastes like sugar?
It's my favorite.
It's your what?
Favorite.
Woo, why is it your favorite?
I don't know.
You don't know, you just like it?
Yeah. I love sour stuff.
You love sour stuff. Okay, so let me ask you all a question. How do you know you like it or don't like it?
The way it tastes.
The way it tastes. Number one, everybody give her a hand, you get another dum-dum the way it tastes. All right? What is another way? What is another way you can determine if you like something?
The way it makes you feel.
The way it makes you feel. Oh, good girl. Okay, well, you might have the same one. We got the... Oh, there you go. Great. Everybody knows she like that grape. Hey, back there, great. Okay, so we have the way it what?
Taste.
The way it makes you feel. What else?
The way it looks.
The way it looks. Man, you guys are smart. All right, there you go. Get a cherry. Everybody like that cherry, grape or red, you know. All right. So we like the way it tastes, the way it feels,
The way it looks.
the way it looks. What other?
It's kind of fun.
What other way can you determine you like something? What other way can you determine it? Now, y'all follow with me. Yeah, you can try it, but when you try it, what do? What's the first thing you did before you tried it? You looked at it. Oh, my God, this girl is smart. She looked at it. So we can, look, check this out. We experience by how it tastes, how it makes us feel, right? How it what? Looks.
I said looking at it.
Looking at it, feel.
The way it smells.
Oh, there it is. There it is. Look, give them a hand. Give them a hand. Thank you so much. Hey, and y'all get, I know.
Thank you.
And you get another one. for volunteering. So, this is what we have. We have taste, smell, feel, see, right? And what was the other one? We can hear it. That's the one we're missing. Hear. When you give your kid a piece of candy, how long does it take for them to start crunching on it? Not long at all, right? Right? The way it sounds. Crunching. So can I say this? Is that this right here, the way you think about the sucker is based on these 5 senses. Would that be fair to say? Right? So the way we think is based on 5 senses. When my daddy beat my mom, how did that make me feel?
Bad.
Yeah. What did I hear? Screaming. I heard her head being slammed into the concrete over and over and over again by my daddy. I saw this. I could smell the alcohol on my father's breath. This all formed a perspective of how I thought about my life, my father's life, my mom's life for the rest of my life. So I grew up with this complex, and I told myself that when I get older, I'm going to pick me a woman, and I'm going to marry her and treat her better than my mom was ever treated. That was my goal as a 5-year-old boy. But I did it at my expense. So no matter what happened in a relationship, it was always whose fault? My fault. Because men are dogs, women are angels. Because my mom was an angel. She took care of me. But in my mind, men were always the ones mistreating. So I grew up with this complex that I did not trust men, especially black men, because my daddy was black. And that old preacher that was in the corner with that gold tooth, he's talking to me, but he's looking at my mama. You kind of feel me? The pimp in the hood trying to get people to kind of get some business. You got the dope dealer in the hood. It was always the big brother. Always somebody trying to get at you and get over. And it was a man. I didn't see many women doing that. So in my mind, I thought men were dogs and women were all well. So in my relationships, I had this complex based on my experience. And just because it was my experience, it doesn't make it right. But that experience formed the way I thought, not only about other people, but it formed what I thought about me. Because I'm a man. Can you tell? All right? I'm a man. I'm a real deal. All right? So I began to think that maybe I'm not good enough. Maybe my words are not real enough. Maybe my life experience, maybe my skills are not good enough. I'm just not good enough because I have a complex that men are just kind of dogs, right? So I began to think negatively about myself. The point is that my thinking was formed and framed by someone else's actions, but it was my response that determined my outcome. So I went on this journey of self-discovery and realized that I'd had a complex. I was wrong in my thinking. Men are cool. It was hard for me to develop relationships with men. It was hard for me to have a business partner. It was hard for me to just be open and honest and transparent. So what I started doing was covering up my true feelings. So I became a deaf mute. I wasn't speaking what I really wanted. I wasn't speaking my heart's desire. I became closed up and I put myself in this box. This box, it was controlled by my past experiences. And this right here affected me, what my daddy did. But I had to realize that life is an opportunity and that I can change that narrative. You can change whatever narrative you want. Now, I know you're thinking, like, what does this have to do with being a barber or being a cosmetologist? What does this have to do with the career that I'm looking forward to? I'm going to tell you why. Because no business exists without people. And the way you think about people will determine your ability to connect with people. If you can't connect with people, you will have no successful business. Does that make sense? So I begin to think different. I am valuable.